Hello, welcome to Linux Forensics here at Pentester Academy. In this video, we're going to continue to investigate our second subject system, and in particular, I wanted to run through some of those scripts that we wrote in order to determine whether or not there was an incident at all. So I'm already here on my subject system. In this case, it's running in a virtual machine. So remember my tip. If you're using a virtual machine, you probably want to stick with a USB 2 drive. But if you're working on a real machine, you probably want to use a USB 3 drive. So here I will say, please pass through this Lexar thumb drive. And here we go. It's been mounted. And now if I go to a terminal, come root, and I will go to the appropriate place. I will load my known good binaries, like so. I will first run bin bash. And now I'm going to set my paths correctly. And now I need to set up my library appropriately. Do a quick check. Everything seems to be working correctly. And now I can set up my environment by doing source.setup client and giving it the correct address for my forensics workstation. That is done. And now on my forensics workstation, I will need to set up my environment. I need to set up my listener, and recall that we had a script for that. We have a script for everything, right? So if I go ahead and look at my shell scripts, I have one to start a case. Recall that the start case will start up the listeners for me. So all I need to do is, again, I probably need a root shell, start a case, and if I don't tell it anything, it gives me the usage. So I'll go ahead and say this will be case PS2-0715. And now if I do an nmap, I should see some new listeners right here. So that's all good. I'm ready to receive. And I will just go ahead and use that one big script, initial scan. And that took just a few seconds. I can go back here. And sure enough, I have a new folder that's been created. And I have my log file. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. And here you can see what version we're running. We can see the date and time information to detect any kind of skew. We can see what is running on the system, etc. Well, that's all for this video. As always, if you're enjoying these videos here at Pentester Academy, please tell a friend. We'll see you soon.